I have been sitting here for the past 25 minutes, unsure as to what to do. I've never felt this conundrum in Football Manager before. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed last episode of Trophy Collector here on FM24, we won the FA Cup with West Ham United. Okay, we finished second in the league, only 9 points off Liverpool, above Manchester City with West Ham United. If we go to our checklist, you can see trophies to collect. We have done the FA Cup. We've ticked it off, ladies and gentlemen. Here in England, we're still with West Ham United. That's the only team we've been in England. Of course, like I say, we've also done the Europa League 2024 winners of the Europa League. But the question remains, do we stay loyal? If you missed it, we had 2 interviews. One for Arsenal, one for Man City. Now, Arsenal also gave us backroom staff changes, so I'm pretty sure Arsenal also want to sign us. Now, we've done a lot of Arsenal before on this channel. We've taken Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, and Timber off them anyway. I don't want to go to Arsenal again. I don't think we're going to win the Prem or win the Champions League straight with Arsenal. But with Manchester City, ladies and gentlemen, that is 99% guaranteeing you win the Premier League and a 95% chance you're guaranteeing you win the Champions League. We could tick off 2 trophies next season, complete England if we win the Premier League, and then look to go to Germany, Spain, Italy, or France. Or do we stay loyal? The West Ham board has come to us, ladies and gentlemen, begging us to stay at the Hammers. Oh, it's so tough. It's so tough because I love this club. West Ham's one of my favorite teams to manage on Football Manager. We've only lost 18% of our games. Our reputation is 80%. We joined in 2023. Carabao Cup runners-up, Manager of the Year, Europa League winners. We won the European Club whatever, Super Cup runners-up, 4th in the league, Manager of the Year back-to-back, and we won the FA Cup. I mean, is the Premier League doable with West Ham? Is the Champions League, really doable with West Ham United? I mean, Manchester City, ladies and gentlemen, not only do they have £287 million to spend, they also have one of the best teams in the world. Erling Haaland, Jeremy Doku. They've just signed Florian Wirtz for £81 million. I mean, it's screaming an easy trophy, maybe 2 easy trophies. But I don't know if I want to take the easy way out or if I want to try one more time with West Ham. The thing is, if we try one more time with West Ham, we may never get this job opportunity again. Do we have that much loyalty to West Ham to avoid managing one of the best clubs in the world with all the money in the world? Or is it too easy? I mean, think about this. If we do join Manchester City and we don't win the Prem, we don't win the Champions League, then it looks on us. The thing is about that, we could get sacked. We could finish 8th with West Ham and still have a job. If we finish outside of the top 4, potentially the top 3, I mean, Pep finished 3rd and he got sacked. If we have a bad season, that could be all she wrote. It's a tough one. This is Trophy Collector. This is why I love Trophy Collector, but it's also why I hate Trophy Collector. You build these bonds with your teams and with your players, and then all of a sudden, you have to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to this meeting. I'm not 100% either way, it should be said. We would appreciate it if you were willing to reconsider joining another club and stay here instead. David Sullivan. We would be willing to discuss making it worth your while. This is so tough. This is so tough. Let me know in the comments down below right now what you would do if you were in my shoes. Would you stay with the club where you've got back-to-back Manager of the Years, Europa League, FA Cup? The thing is, though, have we done all we can at this club? We've made some amazing signings. Lorenzo Luca has a bright future. Melvin Bard. We have Smith Rowe, Vieira. We have such a strong young team. But are we going to be here to see them fully flourish? Or have we done all we can? Europa League and FA Cup is good on our resume. We won 2 trophies with them. Maybe we move on. This is so tough. It really is. I wasn't going to record the off-season. Normally, I don't record the off-season. I just get straight to the beginning of the league. But this was such a crucial decision in Trophy Collector. We had to have this in an episode. This whole episode will probably be the pre-season of either West Ham or Manchester City. I mean, we have money at West Ham, but it's not Manchester City money. West Ham, listen, it's been an absolute honor here with West Ham United. It really, really has I've got no intention of changing my mind. I think my time here has come to an end. We're incredibly disappointed that you've decided to leave, and we will sorely miss your leadership of the club. We believe it's important to stay on good terms with you, so hopefully we can continue to work together to build a positive future for this club. It hurts. We're in their favoured personnel. We could have become an icon, maybe even a legend at West Ham if we won the won the Champions League or Premier League. We really could. I mean, they've never won either of them before. We could have become a legend at West Ham United. But again, was it... There's a thing. You can have tried to become a legend, but the thing is it doable? That is the thing. We bought Jason Van Duven. We never even got to manage him. He's been out on loan. Is it doable is the question. It's all good in your mind going, oh yeah, imagine winning the Premier League. We got close, 9 points off. But what if next season we have an absolute awful season? You know, and then we don't get another job. We don't get another Man City. I think we've done all we can. I think we've done all we can at West Ham United. Manchester City have approached us with a 3-year deal. Ladies and gentlemen, some people might hate this. Some people might like it. Just like that, our tenure at West Ham United comes to an end. I'm wearing claret and blue for crying out loud. Manchester City hired Tuvi in a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. Harry Tuvi has left West Ham to join division rivals Man City. Tuvi, of course, most famously lifted the English FA Cup with the Hammers in May. Will no doubt be hoping to bring similar success in stepping up to a bigger club. That's the thing. It's a bigger club. It's a step up. It's what we have to do. Questions were raised as why Tuvi made a decision to take up a different job within the same division, but he will face pressure to bring immediate success to Etihad Stadium, given his former employee exactly. Russell Martin was considered to be the favourite for the job, but following the public denial of an interest, the club were forced to move in another direction. West Ham will now be looking for a manager. Wow. Reputation, media prediction. I mean, we predicted first, of course. We have no assistant manager. Etihad Stadium. Due to complete Etihad Stadium capacity change works. Due to... Oh! 2020. Oh, they're improving the stadium, which is nice. They won the Community Shield. Knocked out our league phase. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't believe it. Erling Haaland, of course. And co. Play attacking football. Develop club. Sign high reputation players. Maintain the club status. Yep. Work with him. Wait to send the original transfer budget. Maintain the best youth system. I can't believe it. Harry Tuvi's departure from West Ham has sparked a mass exodus within the club's backroom staff. No fewer than 4 staff members decide to leave. Damn. I did ask them to join us. Oh no, they're not even they're just leaving, sorry. They've just left West Ham. They're not even joining us, I don't think. West Ham United. I will forever love you, man. I really, I mean, the question is, do we try to poach any of their players? Emil Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Amin Adli would be awesome. Lorenzo Luca as a backup striker, Connor Seshi. Do I try to raid them though? I still want them to do well. Kudu's just signed a new 4-year deal before we left as well. I can't believe it. Oh, it's official. Suggestion. No, I want to keep following West Ham. I want to know. I want to keep up to date with what they're doing. I feel bad. But at the same time, these things, you know, they have to happen. You got to move on. And you got to see what's up. I mean, look at this team. Look at this team. Can we clear out some of the dead weight, please? He was deal to Man U. I sold him before I left West Ham. He went to Man U, so West Ham get a bit of money there. Van Heck signs for West Ham. Again, I made this deal before we left. Van Heck, kind of regret it now because I wish we could sign him for Man City. He looks absolutely incredible. 16 heading, marking, 17 tackling. I made some good signings for them before they left. I made some good signings, so, you know, at least I left them, hopefully, with some good signings. Yourself to the squad, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. I would like to win the title. Thank you very much. Champions League, I would like to win it. Thank you very much. That's all. I need to make sure these players know. Look at that finance. It's ridiculous. It really is. I need to make sure these players know I'm here to win trophies. Premier League and Champions. Oh my God, Unai Emery is back at Arsenal. Aston Villa's Unai Emery. Oh my God. Is that confirmed? Imagine Emery returning. West Ham sign. Good signing. Amin Adli. 30 mil for Amin Adli. Hey, I did say I want to bring some West Ham players with me. The only problem is I feel bad for them if I'm signing all their players. Because I still want them to do well. But, I mean, Adley, I know you got signed of the season with me at West Ham. I would love to bring you over. Facundo. I mean, I could just throw money at players. 97 mil for Facundo. What he's worth. But he's a 20-year-old wonder kid. 100k a week. Oh, I'm going to be robbing West Ham. At least, hey, I'm giving them money, to be fair. I'm giving them money. Biggest overachievers, West Ham. Arsenal, biggest underachievers. Oh, man. I'm going to miss that West Ham team. Signing the season, Zaniolo, Lorenzo Luca, and Fabio Vieira, both on there. That is pretty crazy, man. We had such a good time there, you know? We had such a good time there. What is this? World Champion... I don't really care about this, if I'm honest with you. World Championship... whatever. Like, is that Club World Cup? I don't really care about it. 3-0 win. Thank you very much. This is different. We don't normally do the off-season as an episode, but I think it's quite fun to show what happens. Club World Cup winner. I don't really care about that. FA Cup, we don't have to care about anymore. It literally just is... Oh, I'm still following you. Premier League and Champions League. That's all we care about this season. We might be able to bring him out here. Nathan Ake, 34 mil from Saudi. Take him. Take him. 30 years of age. I will happily take that. James McAtee. There you can go. Liam Delap. Not that we need more money, but sure, let's get more money. Accept all these invitations. Thank you. Vieira. He's going to be a squad player, dude. That is so heartbreaking. He was our star player at West Ham. Now he's going to be a squad player. Hey, maybe he could be a starter for us. Maybe we say screw it, and we could be a starter. Oh, De Bruyne is in Saudi. They sold him for 70 mil. He's on 1.1 million pounds a week. Is he the most played player in the world? He is. Jose Guy is on 900k a week. What is it? Jared Bowen. Oh my God. We sold both for... He's on 800k a week. Yeah, Saudi's dumb, man. Saudi has ruined football. Saudi has literally ruined football. That is disgustingly disgraceful. That is so stupid. It really, really is. Like, Man City are stupid, don't get me wrong, but Saudi's a whole different level of absolutely stupidness. That is ridiculous. Man City in offer for Bellingham. 215 million pounds. Oh boy, oh boy. It's silly season now, you know? We've come to Manchester City. It might as well be silly season where we just go out spending. I mean, Adley, I'm going to delay him and Facundo because if we're getting Jude... The thing is, this team is already amazing as it is. This team is already a Champions League and a Prem winning team. So we might as well just add 1 or 2 world-class players as opposed to signing. We don't need Adley. We don't need Facundo. Realistically, they're never going to play anyway, so... Oh, Edison, one player I do not want injured. Calm yourself down. So if we can get someone like... Or Osimhen, we're going to take them over, the West Ham players, of course. Oh my God. Jude Bellingham is a... Oh my God, 218 million pounds. Jude Bellingham. I've never managed Jude Bellingham on FM before. That's our replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. Our first signing, ladies and gentlemen, Jude Bellingham has joined us. Rotation, or our registration, I should say. Jude Bellingham is a Manchester City player. Hey, our De Bruyne replacement. If we do not win the signing, yeah, revenue increase. If we do not win the Champions League and the Premier League, I am the biggest bottle job on Football Manager. I will say with Ortega getting injured, we might need a homegrown goalkeeper. Maybe like a David Raya. Oh, David Raya could come in and do a job, to be fair. Martinez, I don't think they're going to sell him. Szczesny's quite old now. Smith Rowe, yeah, we can't afford it. See, I would have loved to get Fabio Vieira or Smith Rowe. But again, realistically speaking, we have to go practical over, oh, I like him, or he was good for us. You know, like Fabio Vieira was amazing for West Ham. Are we going to sign him for Manchester City? Not really. You know, not really. We're getting some money, though. Nathan Ake getting sold. We're getting some money. I mean, I'd happily use some of the club's youth players if we need backup as well. David Raya, just for backup, could be coming in. You are not getting over 100k, my friend. There is no way you're getting over 100k. Thank you very much. Real Madrid made Kovacic offer. They're looking to replace Jude Bellingham. Gonna need more than that, my friend. How is our staff? Oh, our staff... we don't even have an assistant manager. Oh, I forgot to look at staff. I'm a silly sausage. PSG slapped us 5-1. Wow. Champions League, we might be in for a rude awakening, you know. Could get Amin Adli. Or Facundo Buonotto. Again, do we need them? Not really. Our wingers are pretty good. Who do we have on the right-hand side? We have Bernardo Silva, Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden. I mean, realistically, we don't need either of them. Let's be real now. We don't really need them. I'm sorry. Regents Pro Wrestling is the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment, the most action-packed, immersive, and entertaining show on all of YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, with live shows every Monday and Friday right here on the regents-k-i-d YouTube channel, you too can get involved. Join the Discord, become a YouTube member, and earn your very own contract in Regents Pro Wrestling. Perform with the best superstars in the world, and maybe, just maybe, you too can one day be an RPW champion. Hopefully we'll see you on the live shows, ladies and gentlemen, because this is who we are. Now, David Raya, 33 mil for a backup goalkeeper who's only going to play when Edison's injured. You know what? We need a backup keeper. We're going to get him. I want to sell Ortega anyway. He's homegrown, so it's just easy for registration as well. We're not going to be making too many signings regardless, so let's have a look at our team then. Up top, we have Erling Haaland, who's obviously the main striker. We have Phil Foden can play there, Florian Wirtz. We don't really have a backup main striker. Like, they're all wingers that can play striker, but hopefully we just have Haaland all season. Maybe we get another one, who knows. Left wing, we have Phil Foden, Jude, I mean, all of our midfielders can basically play everywhere in the midfield. That's sort of the positive of this, of like, all of our cams can pretty much play on the wing as well. So I don't think we're really going to have to worry about it too much. Centre mid, again, I mean, Rodri can play centre back now. Bernardo Silva can get in there as well. Advanced playmaker with Jude. Right back, Cancelo wants to leave. We have Rico Lewis, who not the best of crossing. Good at physicals, though. Ruben Diaz at the back. I mean, where do we really have to strengthen? You know, maybe left back. We get another left back in. We only have Gvardiol. Other than him, not too many. So maybe a fullback, but other than that, you know, we don't need too much. We definitely don't need Fabio Vieira or Smith Rowe. I want to bring them with us, but at the same time, we just don't need them. And also, I want them to do well for West Ham. So I'm going to decline both of them. I mean, Lorenzo Luca, realistically, we could bring him in as a backup striker, but we don't really need to. So going to decline him as well. We'll let West Ham keep them. So hopefully West Ham can actually do decent. I think defense is our main thing. How many registration spots do we have, though? We also don't have a lot of money, which is kind of funny because we're Man City and we're saying we don't have a lot of money, but it's just backup we need. We don't need massive names. Just a couple backup players just in case at the back would be nice. Seller's on 220k a week. He said he wants to leave. He's unhappy. It feels that it's time to move for a new challenge. But he's also very, very good. I mean, he didn't do very well last year, to be fair. But his transfer value's up there. Can we get 40 mil for him? This is Al Nassr we're talking about. 36 mil. 33 mil for João Cancelo. Probably could get more. He's 31, so I don't want to necessarily push it. Granted work permit. Oh, my. Oh, we can't afford him, though. Again, we don't need Osimhen. Or we could play, like, 4-2-4. And just go Haaland and Osimhen up top and just outscore everyone. That sounds kind of fun. But in the Champions League, you do need good defenders. It's a risky one. It's a risky one. That's a little 7-0 win. Never bad. Cancelo going to Al Nassr. He wanted that Saudi money. Benjamin Sesko to Chelsea. Interesting. He wanted the Saudi money. Can't really hate it. Can we afford Osimhen now? Well, it said conditional British work permit. Does that mean I can register him or not? I'm not sure. Arsenal bring Emery back to club. Arsenal have today confirmed the sensational appointment of Unai Emery. The world-renowned 53-year-old former Gunners manager was video. Oh my God. He's left Aston Villa to join Arsenal. He got Villa into the Champions League, didn't he? Yeah. He finished top 4 with them. Last time he was with us, 2019. Wow. 20 mil in compensation. Unai Emery back at Arsenal. He's actually pretty good in this game, to be fair. Of course, we beat him in the FA Cup final last year, but Unai Emery back with Arsenal. That is kind of funny, to be fair. Good evening. Man City win friendly cup. Woo! They're upset with Jacques Cancelo. Brother, he wanted to leave. He wanted to leave. Is there not... Where's the option saying he wanted to... It was his choice to go. They're saying to sell John Stones. Again, he's a homegrown player, though, is the only problem. And I don't want to lose too much of our defenders. Because then we have no defenders. Emil Smith-Rowe. Sign Smith-Rowe as a priority. Trust me, I wanted it. Listen, if I didn't spend 200 mil on Jude Bellingham, I would have signed Fabio Vieira and Smith-Rowe and a few other players. We would have signed multiple players. But let's be honest, like I said, we need to win the Champions League and the Premier League, right? We need to sign the world-class players. We could, we might as well splurge all of that cash on one big player. And speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, Victor Osimhen. We needed a defender. What do? We go and sign one of the best strikers in the game and in the world. Victor Osimhen, he can be registered as well, is joining Manchester City. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have a 2 up top formation? I don't really play 2 up top too much. 2 striker. 5 back, but that's no wingers. And we have some good wingers. We need to think about this now. I think a 4-2-4. I think we just tried to outscore everyone else, really. I honestly think this is the best thing to go for. A 4-2-4. Osimhen and Erling Haaland up top together. Is it overkill? Is it too many good strikers? We're going to find out. Jude Bellingham and Rico Lewis in the top young players odds. I'm going to keep an eye on Rico Lewis. See how he does for us, that's for sure. Erling Haaland, Jude, and Phil Foden in the top players. Pepe Matar Sarr. Get the hell out of here. Season preview, we are predicted top. West Ham predicted in 8. I can confirm they have got a new manager. We are still in their favoured personnel. Daniel Farke, ladies and gentlemen. Finished 6th in the championship. Promoted via playoffs. Departed at Leeds. Interesting. Do I think he's the right man to take over from us? I don't know. I hope so. He's not as good as us, but I wish him all the best. I really, really do. I really, really like what they're doing. They loaned out Van Duijven again. Levarja got sold. Edson Alvarez got sold. I think I'd done that before I left. They signed Pedro off Man U, a 19-year-old Brazilian winger. Okay, they're going for some youth. I like it. I'm going to keep an eye on them. I want them to do well. I really, really do. Rice, new 5-year deal. Looking lovely. We've made a few signings. We have no money still. So I think we're ready for the start of the season, really. I'll be honest, not the end of a great preseason. Not a great end to a preseason, I should say. We lost 3 friendlies in a row, which is really not ideal. It's quite a small team as well, but we have a lot of world-class players. I can't be making excuses with Manchester City. We have to win the league. We have to win the Champions League. It is now or never, ladies and gentlemen. Leicester at home first game. Come on now, surely. I was actually going to save the start of the season for next episode because I've already been recording for about an hour. But you know what? We might as well start the season in this episode and actually see how the team is going to perform, ladies and gentlemen. 4-2-4 at home. Let's see how it goes. Do we like Rodri playing centre-back? I mean, he can definitely play centre-back. I don't see why not. Since back from injury to start off the season. Did not expect that. We definitely could have signed a cheaper backup goalkeeper, but at least we have David Raya in case we need it. Not a very deep team, especially considering we're in the Champions League and you need depth in the Champions League. Not very deep indeed, but we will see how it goes. Phil Foden prefers advanced playmaker on the left. Normally I prefer inside forward, but you know what? If he'd rather create for the guys in the middle and Bernardo Silva, 2 advanced playmakers, I say go for it. That can be a Mazzala. Come on then. Bernardo Silva's just back. Oh, we maybe should have started Doku. Bernardo Silva just came back from injury, but we'll see how it goes. Leicester at home at first game. I love this new skin we're using. I don't know why we don't have... Is this like a... Where's our kits? We have all the kits. We had West Ham's kits. Oh, I like this screen better. Sky Sports kick it out. Subs aren't there, but that's okay. Kaladzic is the striker. Oh, I wish the substitutions work. This skin is awesome. They have the Premier League logo. Match day. Look at this! Match day 1. Sky Sports. It shows the whole league table. Oh, this skin is amazing. Screen, can I drag that all? There we go. I like a lot of information in my face. I love the scoreboard. Oh my god, depending on what league you're on, you can change the scoreboard. So that's actually La Liga. That's the Premier League, Ligue 1. I've never seen scoreboards be able to change in FM before. Never in my life. Holy moly, that is incredible. Right, so we have match stats up there. We don't need them down here. Let's go for the league table down here. And go for the latest scores up there. Then you have our formation, their formation, and the stats. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my god, this made the series. It's also the top 5 leagues. Osimhen on his Prem debut. They're going VAR. It's the top 5 leagues, which are literally the ones we need to go to. There's no Germany. That's a nice one. But it's literally the top 5 leagues we need to go to. Osimhen has scored like 2 seconds into his debut, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this skin is beautiful, dude. That's the timeline. This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my god. Listen, West Ham, I hope you do well in the Champions League. Hopefully I see you in the Champions League. Actually, no, I'd rather not play them in the Champions League. I don't want to beat them. We're going to have to play them in the Premier League, of course, but that's okay. I'm hoping they do well. I'm hoping, hey, maybe they win the FA Cup again, or maybe they win the Carabao Cup, you know. I'm wishing them all well, but I just don't think we was going to win the league or Champions League with them. So I felt like we had to go. Guardiola with a throw-in. Jude Bellingham into Philly Foden. Looking for goal, it deflected, but it cancels a goal. It's 2-0. I mean, you know what? I'm going to try to go unbeaten. That's going to be our goal this season. We're going to try to go unbeaten in the Premier League this season. We're going to try to do it by Leverkusen and see how it goes. I mean, we have the team to do it. We don't have depth. Maybe we'll call up some youngsters to be our depth for like the cup games. That's a good idea. But we need to win the Premier League. We need to win the Champions League. Realistically, the only team we should look out for is Liverpool in the league. If we beat Liverpool, I feel like we can win the league. Kaladzic. It is a very offensive, attacking formation. But even still, I think we have the personnel to get it done. We do concede, and it's 2-1. I can't believe we can change scoreboard. I've never seen that before in FM. Never. And I've used a lot of different skins. Wait, speaking of, actually, I'm saying this skin is so amazing. Let me shout them out. FM24 Special S. The author is BYA Salah 91. Shout out him. Go download his skin. It's free to download, obviously. Shout out him or them or her, whatever. If it's a group or one person. Yeah, this is the skin I'm using for the rest of FM24. The corner is cleared out. Florian Wirtz, new man for Man City. Into Victor Osimhen now. I've not seen anything from Erling Haaland just yet. Gvardiol. What a finish. 3-1. Thank you very much. They're going VAR again. Through to Haaland. Intercepted. We really need to make sure Haaland is getting going this season. That is the only thing with 2 strikers. Will Osimhen take away from Erling Haaland? Listen, as long as they're both scoring and we're winning, I don't really care who's doing the scoring. We don't need one person to score 40 goals. I'm more than happy to let the whole team score. That's fine with me. That's all that matters. Lovely play here by Leicester. Off the post in the end. Wirtz with a corner. We have some height in there. Jude Bellingham. First Manchester City goal. It's 4-1. You know what? Let's just see how much they score. Bellingham with a goal and 3 assists. Haaland with 2 goals and an assist. Ladies and gentlemen, if we do not go unbeaten this season, then we have failed. When is our next notable game? We have Brighton. When's our game against West Ham? Down there. Well, maybe we'll come back against Arsenal, Liverpool, and West Ham. That could be a fun episode. And we'll see how we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest manager of Manchester City. Can we go unbeaten? Can we win the Champions League here in Trophy Collector season number 3? Much as always, take care and peace. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Whee!